The most popular sport in the world, football, had some true heroes who have transcended the game itself and cemented their legacy in the minds of football fans forever. Speaking only the 6 footballers from such a great pool of talented players even possible, but I tried making it look this uneasy task possible. In this video, we'll find the 6 best footballer Earth has ever witnessed. Hey guys, I'm Ishan and you're watching Rebound Box, signing in. Number 6. When a player plays for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter Milan and AC Milan and still has no hitters, you know that he is something special. Ronaldo Nazario, also popularly known as O Fenomeno, is probably the greatest striker to ever play the game. Ever since Ronaldo burst onto the scene as a talented 17-year-old kid at Cruzeiro, there was no doubting the fact that the Brazilian forward was destined to achieve great things in the game. After taking European football by storm at PSV, Ronaldo probably had the finest season of his career at Barcelona, where he cemented his legacy as one of the greatest talents this game has ever seen. In fact, former Atletico Madrid and Manchester United star Quinton Fortune even said that Ronaldo was the greatest player he has ever seen. In 1998, Ronaldo was one of the best players in the tournament, scoring 4 and assisting 3 goals. However, after suffering a convulsive fit hours before the final, he was not at his best as Brazil succumbed to host nation France in the final. 2002 was a totally different story. Coming back from an injury, Ronaldo took the world by storm and finished as the top scorer, scoring an incredible 8 goals and winning the Golden Shoe. Calm, composed and deadly in front of goal, the legendary striker scored in all the big matches, including the final, leading Brazil to a truly astonishing 5th World Cup triumph. Number 5. One of the most exciting footballers you could ever watch. Every game he played, it would seem he would use a new trick, and they always fooled the opposition. When he got the ball, no matter where he was on the field, he would do something to please the eye of the neutral football fan. He would have surging runs from the midfield, which usually ended in a beautifully crafted assist or an astonishing goal. He further helped cement his legendary status with a 5-star performance in the 2002 World Cup, helping Brazil win the tournament with his wonderful goals and brilliant team play. He is credited by some people for bringing Barcelona back to the top of world football after joining them, and it is fitting that he assisted Lionel Messi first ever goal for the club, somewhat passing on the baton of a legacy. Number 4. Barcelona superstar Lionel Messi, along with Cristiano Ronaldo, is undoubtedly among the greatest players of our generation. A child prodigy, Messi, after Ronaldinho's departure, quickly became Barcelona's main man. While Messi has scored in all types of important club matches, Champions League finals, semi-finals, Copa del Rey finals, Clásicos against Real Madrid, he somehow seems to have no luck while playing for the Argentine national side. No matter what he does from now on, Messi will always be considered to be one of the greatest of all time. The only player to win the Ballon d'Or 5 times, the Argentine international who just turned 30, has started the season in blistering fashion. If Messi continues playing at this very high level for another 3-4 years, he might well be in much higher up in this list. Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are 2 absolute freaks of the game. Spurring each other on to do better, the Portuguese superstar just edges his great rival on this list because of his greater longevity and the fact that he has won a major international trophy with Portugal. Ever since his move to Real Madrid, his goal-scoring exploits has been simply mind-boggling. In 400 appearances, Ronaldo has scored an astonishing 411 goals and has been at the forefront of Real Madrid's last 3 Champions League triumphs. Be it scoring the last penalty in a Champions League final, penalty shootout, or scoring a crucial goal in the Euro 2016 semi-final, Ronaldo has time and again stepped up when it has mattered the most and showed the world what he is capable of. On top of his game for close to 16 years now, the 4-time Ballon d'Or winner is the favorite to equal Messi and win the prestigious award this time. And thanks to his supreme fitness, the 34-year-old will be confident of playing at the very top level for another 3-4 years. What makes Ronaldo and Messi so good is probably the fact that they have each other, speaking about their legendary rivalry. Perhaps when both of them hang up their boots, they will be occupying positions 1 and 2 on this list instead of 3 and 4. Number 2. Diego Maradona's entire persona as a player and a person was probably captured in that fateful match against England in the 1986 World Cup. A cunning genius, the Argentine maestro left the English defense in knots to score the greatest World Cup goal of all time. Supremely talented, skilled, and a magician with his feet, Diego Maradona could do things with a football which ordinary mortals could not even do with their hands. Not afraid of bending the rules if it suited him, El Diego always played to win, and he was undoubtedly the star of Argentina's famous triumph in 1986. While his exploits for Argentina are famous, Maradona also had a telling club career in Europe, first at Barcelona and then more famously at Napoli. Although the legendary playmaker won only a Copa del Rey and Supercopa España during his time at Barcelona, he put in some miraculously performances, none more than when he received a standing ovation for the famously hostile Santiago Bernabeu crowd. At Napoli, Maradona almost single-handedly dragged the team to 2 Serie A titles. The Argentine maestro was at his tricky best during these years, and the Naples crowd took to him and looked up to him as their messiah. Inspiring the Serie A side to greatness, Maradona took every game by the scruff of the neck and led by example on the field. A hero even to this day. Maradona is still Naples' favorite son and is widely considered the greatest player to ever play in Europe. But guys, before we get into number one spot, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe us out. Number 1. No player has won more World Cups than Pelé, and that alone should be enough to justify the Brazilians' inclusion on the top of this list. Goal scorer supreme, the Brazilian legend was not only capable of scoring goals, he was also the focal point of attack on the pitch for both his club and the national side. His goal scoring stats are simply incredible. The only player to score more than 1200 senior goals, the second youngest player to ever score in a World Cup, Pelé scored twice in the 1958 World Cup final against Sweden. Although he could only play one match in the 1962 World Cup because of injury, it was arguably in 1970 that he cemented his legacy as the greatest player of all time. Playing some beautiful football along the way, Brazil absolutely decimated their oppositions, with Pelé winning the Golden Ball award for his performances. Winner of 3 World Cups and having a career at the very top level for more than 20 years, Pelé, for his longevity, ability and performances in big matches, is ranked as the greatest football player of all time. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow more stuff like this, click here. Also, if you want to know who is better between Ronaldo and Messi, click here too. I will be back with another video. Until then, have fun, take care, and signing.